Okay, so we're just going to be picking up where we left off last time. So basically what we're doing now is we're just doing some Slayer. You know, economical, I'm sorry, yeah, I mean, we were grinding economical keys, but, you know, now we are finishing out our Slayer task, spiritual creatures. We're doing Woody Slayer. I need about 200 points so that I can get to, block some of the annoying tasks like the steel dragons, and I'd like to extend skeletal wyverns when I get assigned those, so that'll be 100 points each. It's 100 points for blocking the steel dragons, and then it's 100 points for extending skeletal wyverns. So we need, like I said, at least 200, maybe a little more, so that we can skip a few tasks if we get them. And then whenever we hit 85 Slayer, we'll probably swap off of Konar. I mean, yeah, we'll probably stop using Konar and go back to Neve, because I think the weight of the tasks for Neve is better than Konar. And point-wise, Konar is much better. I mean, Neve is much better. But all-time best Slayer points out of all the Slayer Masters would be Woody Slayer by far. Because generally speaking, the tasks are really easy and fast. Except you know, you get 25 points versus 18 or 12 if you're doing Neve. Neve is only 12 points. We'll have to buy a membership bond soon as well for 4 mil, I suppose. It's unfortunate, but it's what you gotta do. And yesterday we got yesterday we got a lot of mysterious emblems off of Woody Slayer. A lot. I don't think they sold yet though. No, they didn't. That's fine. That's the other plus about Woody Slayer. Mysterious emblems. I got one off of this task so far. No dragon boots or anything, but you know, it's whatever. No Slayer helm in the wilderness so that I don't lose my imbued portion of it. So we're kind of just going to be using welfare gear until we get that point. But according to this, we have 103 Slayer points. I don't think that's right. I think I have less than that. But either way, we only need one more Slayer level, so then we can do Abbey Demons. That's going to be nice. Plan is just to do Abyssal Sire whenever we get the Slayer task. Hopefully I don't have to use melee, because my melee stats aren't exactly the best right now, and I don't even have Piety. Or Chivalry for that matter. I haven't even done the quest. I hear it's really hard though, so I'd like to get my melee higher before I attempt that. I've never done it, but a friend of mine told me he had base 85s and had a little bit of trouble with it. So I don't know. We'll just wait till that point, I guess. Meantime, this will be the last one, I think, so I got 3 mysterious emblems, I believe, off of this. So let's see, giving a total of 128 points. Alright, I guess that was right. Hell yeah, boys. It's really good. So we'll grab another task in a minute. Alright, so that's 36 tasks. By 40, we should be able to go back to Neve. Dark Warriors. I don't know what the hell those are, honestly. I don't know where Dark Warriors are. I'll look it up really quick. But we have 138, I believe. Yeah, 128 Slayer points. That's so hard to read that red. It really is. Let's take a look at this really quick. Dark Warrior. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Dark Warrior's Fortress. This is an easy task. Because you can do, I think they're like level 5s. So we'll take some expeditious bracelets. We're not going to risk anything, obviously, being in the wilderness, but, you know, we'll take a few things with us. Black d'hide, our down cloak, and then we'll take a pair of climbing boots. And a glory. Oh yeah, we already have the glory. And then we'll take our berserker helm, I think. As long as I don't risk anything too much. 30k, totally fine. And we'll just take some sharks and a stamina pot. I guess monkfish will be fine. Since we got given the monkfish, we'll use those. Because monkfish will do just fine, but they're a lot cheaper. So let's take a look here. Dark Knight's Fortress, I think, is just north, right? It's like right here, yeah. So we just gotta go a little bit north. Is there a quick way there? Burning Amulet, hell yeah. Burning Amulet runs southwest. Now there's some variants of them that are really high level. Okay. We're not gonna be doing those. You know, there's 2 of them, but there's a floor above where they're really low combat. The ones on the bottom level, I think, are like level 100 something. Let's take it, yeah, 145. We're not gonna do those. We're gonna do the easy ones, just because we're here for Slayer points, you know. So we're not gonna be getting quick Slayer points if we're doing the level 145s. But the second floor up, they're like level 3, 8, perfect. Should have brought super strengths, damn. My mistake on that one. We can still whack 17s easily though, so it doesn't really matter too much, but could have also technically brought my fire cape here. But this is a really easy task. So now we just chill out till we finish this. $77, all good. That's why we also always bring, I was about to say, man, oh, I looked in my inventory there and I didn't see my stamina potion. Yeah, we're fine. $65 to go. Bracelets, please just come through on me for me this round. This task sucks. I mean, it doesn't really suck, it's a lot of clicking. Can't really AFK, and the drops aren't good, and the XP is not very good either, so quicker we finish this one, the better. There we go, bracelet's good. Let's take a look here. We got 50 to go. I could, oh no, that would be a waste. I was like, I could have brought a cannon here as thinking about that for the future, but no. That would be kind of pointless, I think. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, you know what? Did I do that beginner clue score yesterday? I'm pretty sure I did. Alrighty, 32 left. Huh. What's my 19 to go? Alright, that's fine. It's 15. Now, when we do this, I think what I'm like right now, my main thought is we're just going to be doing this until we get a streak of our 10 streak. Oh, come on, bro. That could have been a mysterious emblem. It's fine. It's a weak task anyway. Not gonna let that get at me. It's totally fine. Should have brought super attacks and strength though. Well, at least super strength. But it's fine. We have, what is it, man? 75k until 85 Slayer. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any Abbey Demons today or not. Well, no, I'm sorry. When I get 85. I don't think I'm going to get 85 today. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, task complete. Let's go ahead and grab another one. Go ahead and grab ourselves a new task. Oh my god. No. Get out of here, fam. Never again. Alright, bandits, that's not as bad, but we'll do it. I mean, I'm sorry, it's still bad, but we'll do it. 120 hellhounds. You gotta do those at the lava maze. Take a super strength and attack. I don't think I really need those. We'll take a defense as well. And that should be good. Let's take some strange fruit. Go ahead to the bandit camp. Alright. Let's drink up. Problem with the bandit camp is, of course, the level 130s all over the place, but other than that, with expeditious bracelets, it's usually a pretty quick task. We're going to be just using the old monkfish. So now that we're super defensed up, that's right, let me use these as well. I should be hitting way more frequently. Alright, that's fine. $92, that's a decent amount, I'm not gonna lie. Where is Speedy Keith? Yes, I forgot the other guy's name. Something Dave or Donnie the Lad, that's it. I knew it started with a D. I was like, yeah, so hopefully I can finish this task all in one go. Most likely we can. The main thing is these bandits that the level 130 pluses, they just hit so much. It's insane. But for what it's worth, just bring expeditious bracelets. Bring yourself out there to the little guys, the level 20-ishes, and you'll be fine. I never do the level 130s ever. I mean, I avoid them like the plague, you know, keep them away from me. But we got, what is that, 82 left already? I'm not sure, I forget what number we started on, but just try and avoid them all, that's all I can tell you. $79, come on, there we go. Speedy Keith, I love that name, honestly. Speedy Keith. Donnie the Lad. I don't know, man. Where do they come up with those names? Pretty much everything in RuneScape has its own, like, reason, or it's always, like, based off of something else, or whatever it be. And they always have their, like, motives or reasons why they name their things what they name them. So I don't know what Speedy Keith means, or Donnie the Lad, but I do like those names. It's kind of Speedy Keith, I think, is my favorite. It sounds really smooth to say, you know, Speedy Keith. Donnie the Lad, not so much, but Speedy Keith, I think, would be a good username. Let me check. Is Speedy Keith taken? I'm not gonna make myself Speedy Keith, but okay. I assumed it would be. It's a good username. $14K to go. Not bad. Favorite Slayer task, I would say, well, I don't want to say favorite, but I think fastest Slayer task you could possibly get, especially for points, is Scorpions. I could do Scorpia, but I'm not going to bother. I don't know, man. Scorpia owned me, I'm not even going to lie. Back when I did Scorpia, I mean, I can do Scorpia, but I only got like 2KC a trip for a full inventory of sharks. And that's also using some prayer potions, because you got to use prayer pretty much the whole time. I could have used a few things. It's just like, if it wasn't in the wilderness, I could definitely get more than 2KC. I'm not willing to bring risk. So I was basically in like Zami robes and welfare gear, you know? I'd much rather do it that way than end up losing, let's say, 200K, because the boss itself, unless you get a malediction shard, it's kind of like God Wars, you know? Unless you actually get a good drop or an expensive item, you're really not going to make any profit. So that's pretty much the main thing you got to know about that kind of thing. We're owning this bandit right now. Even though this dude's level 130, he's getting owned. So I'll just do one of these level 130s. I have no clue how much health this guy has, though, but it's definitely at least 4 times the low level bandits. That's why I say, if you do this task, if you bring a cannon here, I think you'd be fine. Personally, especially because you can tele out. I've seen a guy yesterday here using a cannon. Like I said, I just can't see myself. It's just, you know, PKers weren't such dicks, and you could just bring your cannon out here and do this task super quick. This task would be really nice. Same thing though with Scorpio. Like, I don't see myself. There's no point to bring that extra risk. I'm surprised I never got PK'd at the Chaos Fanatic though, especially because it's right by the Chaos Altar, but I never did, so. I didn't get the pet though, unfortunately. The Chaos Fanatic drops are very bad. Besides the pet. Like, best drop is like 4 battle stabs and split bark legs. I feel like they need a highly buffed drop rate, considering where they're at in the wild. Like, if anything in the wilderness, I feel like should have a chance at being at, I don't care where it's at, you know, it should have more better drops than main bosses like Zora and shit, just for the wilderness factor. That's my opinion, though. A lot of people later, they'll disagree. Zora's too overpowered. Vorkath is too much. You know how things go. Oh, hell yeah, 2 bandits right here. Let's see, 60k until 76 range on the pure. It's gonna be nice to get. Ooh, Harley Quinn. I know it's supposed to be Harley Quinn, but I got you, fam. I like that name. It's a nice little username. Swem, you know, it's like, what's a swem, really, you know? Swem's really nothing. But I do like the name. Oh, no, don't do it. Thank you, thank you. Harley Quinn, aka Harley Quinn, almost took our spot at the sand crabs. I was like, I just said you had a nice username, and he almost, respect though, he didn't do it, but they almost attacked our sand crab. Let me take a look here. Take a look. Alright, Speedy Keith, my man. There you go. Give me that last. Give me another little hit here, shall we? Alright. Hopefully we can do this task. I'm getting kind of low on supplies. I just realized that. I thought about bringing just some prayer pots with Initiate here. I think that's Initiate, and then of course the Blessed Spirit Shield, because the Spirit Shield is +3 magic, prayer boost, so that's very handy. But again, it's just unnecessary costs that you don't necessarily really need. And you know, I just figured it would be better just to do it this way, cost-wise, because I mean, you can get a Mysterious Emblem, so I guess in theory, it still could pay off, but, you know, I'd just rather not do it. Expeditious Bracelets, though, definitely needed. We saved ourselves about 40 plus bandits by doing it this way. So, oh my gosh, see, now they're just gonna all own me. For what it's worth, I believe that, hang on a sec. Where's this other guy at? There we go, level 22. I might have to bank. Oh, we might have to bank, man. We might. Not sure. Donnie the Lad. It'll be close, I think. If I can manage to... We have 32 prayer points. Let's just use them now. So I don't have to use all of our supplies just yet. Now, for what it's worth, though, like I said, generally, you don't necessarily want to use prayer here. We have probably like a 6 prayer bonus right now, if not a little more. Whatever glory gives you +3. So, I mean, that's like using a prayer book, you know? Main reason I take the Spirit Shield, I love the Spirit Shield personally, the blessed one. It's 1.1 mil, but I personally believe it's worth every cent. Not necessarily so much with like the arcanes and that. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends what you use it for. But for 1.1 mil, I don't think you can really get a better shield for what it does, because it doesn't take away, I don't think, any magic or range bonuses, but yet it has higher defense bonuses than a Rune Kite shield. If not, I don't know, it's either the same as a Rune Kite shield or higher. So, you know, in my opinion, that's really good. It's really helpful for the prayer boost when you do bosses, especially, let's say, like God Wars. So that's why I got it. I've never had any regrets about it. I usually don't like to spend money like that, especially over a mil on a shield like that, but I've never had any regrets to this point with buying my blessed spirit shield. So that's my personal advice to anybody out there looking for a nifty little shield. Blessed spirit shield all the way. I use it for bearers. I use it for pretty much anything that I do range with that's bossing, because it gives high defense bonus while still not taking any range attack away. You know, I don't really know if there's any other shields that do that, but the thing is, the prayer bonus also really helps, especially if you're doing something that has long trips. Alright, so we skipped a task for 30 points, but that's fine. It's really not a big deal when you do tasks like these, because you get 25 each assignment, so you really don't lose that much. But let's get our next task. Black demons, I'll skip that personally. I'm not dealing with that right now. Green dragons, okay. Alright, I suppose I can do that one. I don't really want to. It's going to be a bit of an annoying task, but we can do that pretty easily. We can do that at the Rev Caves. That's where we can do that one at. So yeah, we take a burning amulet to, I forget, man. I think it's the bandit camp again, honestly. I think it's the bandit camp, Rev Caves. Let's take a look here. Oh shit, I need an anti-dragon shield. Almost forgot. Alright. I don't know. I don't think I'll need that many now. I used to go through a lot though, but my stats are a little higher, so let's try and inventory out really quick. I think it's bandit camp. I could be wrong. But I think you run over here to the bandit. Yeah, it's right here. That's what I thought initially. It's right off to the right side of the bandit camp. It's multi-combat there, so it could pose a potential problem. And normally you don't want to go to Rev Caves, but we'll try it. I mean, we have like no risk, so I don't give a shit, you know? You can also tele out right away if you see any white dots. Just like that. Real simple, real easy. I'm thinking about bringing my Staff of the Dead on this task though, because these things are weak against stab. Just like most monsters in the game. And at the same time though, we can also, I don't know what I was about to say, but stab is generally pretty good against anything. So we'll probably hit a lot more frequently. Alright, there's one shark. Okay. I mean, almost one monkfish. We'll just hover over the telly just in case. I have to log out soon in a little bit. So, you know, I'll do maybe one inventory if I have time. Then I gotta go do some other stuff. Thought I'd have a little bit more time to play today, but I suppose not. So, it's fine. It's whatever. Getting yourself 4K Slayer XP. Oh shit, I still have an Expeditious on. I don't really want that. I don't really want to use that, so. Okay, we're kind of getting owned for what they are. Let me check something here. Alright, I think I have to go now, actually. Or get off now and go take care of this. We'll do one more dragon and then I gotta go. So let me log out the pure account. There we go. Yeah, let's see. We got 4K Slayer XP today, 5K. I guess that's alright, you know? Considering I didn't even think I'd be on today, or playing today. We got 32K XP in approximately a half hour, so it's pretty good, I suppose, you know? Yeah. It's 32 XP that I didn't think I'd even be getting today, so as far as this task, it's pretty good. I've always liked the old dragons and dragon hides. This is the best place, I think, to do these. Usually, no, that's what I said, usually, so don't hold me to this if you try this out and you get PK'd, okay? But usually, this place is pretty good for the old green dragons, you know? You need semi-decent high combats though. Super defense seems to be helping a lot. Before I would go through a whole inventory of sharks. I used to bring a looting bag. I just wanted to make sure that everything was cool today before I brought it, but next time I'm on and next time we stream, so next time we do this, you know, we'll be picking up with this task. But next time I stream here, we will use a looting bag. Now you can get PK'd. This is somewhat of a PKing hotspot because it's right in rev caves, especially right at the start. So anybody that runs through here, if you see any white dots, just tele out right away. But for what it's worth, this is actually pretty good. Let me check what's the price of a debone and a hide though. When I was making bank at Green Dragons, they were about 2,100 for the 2K to 2,100 for the green D hides, and 3,200 for the debones. But either way, it would still be really good money. Good thing here is though, you can take a cannon here. You can take a cannon here, multi-combat, and a blowpipe, and you'll still make bank. I might even try that tomorrow or something on stream. We might even try and do that at some point. You could bring a necklace of avarice or an amulet of avarice and you'll be skulled, and then all the bones will be noted. So then every bone, dragon bone that drops, or I think even the hides will be noted. So you can get noted dragon hides and bones and stay here as long as you have supplies or don't get PK'd, and that could be very, very beneficial and useful. But then you're skulled in rev caves, you know, and if you die, of course you lose all of it, however long you stay here. So it's very risky, but high risk, high reward, you know. So maybe someday on stream I could try that or something, but you know, who knows, especially being multi-combat, you know, it's just a huge risk, but high reward, very high risk. So it looks like we brought about the right amount of monkfish. This task though, I do like. One of the best tasks I think I could have got. Debones, always useful. So far we made 15k this inventory on hides. Not that much, surprisingly. I remember before we would get like, every debones and hides inventory would be about 55k. Let's just take a look really quick. 41k, okay. So I guess that's really not that far off about what it used to be. So it still might be able to be, you know, up to a mil per hour. I mean, I'm sorry, mil per, easily make a mil a day on green dragons. I think in my prime, cannon and blowpipe around 75 range, I think I was making about, I would say like 2 mil plus every day. And that's pretty good, being in the 70s for range while getting decent range XP. I mean, it carried me pretty far. Alright, so we'll do this final dragon and then we'll log out for the day because I gotta go do other stuff. So let's drop the super attack, damn it. Drop the super attack. And we'll eat up the monkfish. Alright, perfect. And then we'll tally out. And I think I'll be on Friday afternoon. That's my current plan right now. I'll be able to play Friday afternoon for a little bit longer, decent amount of time, longer than today. So we'll take care of that. I will probably be at a membership by then, unfortunately. So maybe some pure pking content or something, I don't know, because I don't really want to use a membership bond on this guy right now for 4 mil if I can't really play that often or as often. So we'll see how things go, but you know, it's whatever. I got plenty of footage for videos I can put together in my spare time. I might do that if I run out of membership. Just catch up on all the videos and footage that we recorded from all of my other streams and things like that. We have 208 dragon bones. It's 502k worth of debones. So let me just recharge all this and we'll gear up for the next time. Oh, let's re-gear up for the next time I'm on. Because next time I'm on, I'm not going to play in free to play, I'll tell you that right now. Because one, you don't have the bank space. So let's re-gear up. Take our looting bag, of course. It's really easy to get a looting bag. If we die or get PK'd, I'll show you guys how to get a looting bag fast. And then we'll take another burning amulet. Where is that thing? Okay. So this will probably be our gear setup for the next time. Because the looting bag holds 28 slots, so looting bag will basically be like 2 inventories worth. And so even if I get PK'd, I don't really care. Like I said, there's not really much risk. So with that being said, Zori scales are still 167. Wow. But with that being said, we're quite close to getting enough points for grinding out Slayer and all that, so we will go ahead and pick up with this tomorrow. Well, Friday, I guess. Friday afternoon, we'll see. Maybe. I guess just expect some pure content. I'll PK on my pure. Things like that instead while I get my membership up. So see you guys later, and like and subscribe if you liked the video. All that kind of shit.